What up, YouTube? It's Dave Manic 1. I have a knife review for you today. This knife review is brought to you by Muddieddesire. Reason why I say that is recently I had purchased a knife from him, and it was a knife that was on my bucket list, and it finally got here today after a whole bunch of crazy events. It's finally here, and this video is going to be a little bit longer than my normal, or for what I usually try to do in my knife reviews on. I've been cutting down on the time, but I have to explain a bunch of stuff that goes along with this just to let you guys know. Okay, I purchased this knife, first off, I had got in contact with Muddied about purchasing this knife. He gave it to me for a really, really good deal, cheaper than I could probably get anywhere ever. And I was really happy that he did that for me. Unfortunately, at first, I had some issues with my PayPal where I'm changing bank accounts, and it took a few days for it to get that all ironed out. He held it for me. He was extremely patient. I went ahead and sent the payment through because it was a new account, the money was pending, so it shows on his end, it showed that the money was there, but there was a couple days that it was being held before he could access it. But he went ahead and boxed it up. Actually, he had it boxed up when I first mentioned that I wanted the knife, and he had it boxed up and ready. As soon as the PayPal thing went through, even though it was pending, he went ahead and went to the post office and shipped it out. So, boom, I had it going. For usually transactions between where he lives and I live only take about, in the mail, 2 days, 3 days max. It doesn't take long at all. So by day 3, I think it was, or maybe 4, he had noticed, because he was checking the tracking number, and I was just doing mailbox relay because I had a few other knives that were coming in. As you can see from the reviews I have done lately, I've been doing the mailbox relay, so I figured this would end up showing up, and I didn't even bother checking the tracking number. 4 days later, I think it was, he contacted me and let me know that the knife was checked in and on his end at his post office and was sent to distribution on his end, and that was it. No other reports on it. So he was starting to get worried. I started to get a little bit worried. The next day I went to the post office with the tracking information, talked to the supervisor there. They had lost a few of my packages in the past, about 3 packages in the past, so I had just been fed up with it already, you know, because it's not only because there were strops, you know, and, you know, a few orders for strops. And it's not like, you know, I had them sitting around and make them to order. So what I've got to do on my end is last minute stay up, you know, stay up till early morning making strops again so I could send them out and get them to the people who purchased them from me in a reasonable amount of time, because, you know, just because that's the way I feel business should be done. So I had let them know about that, and I've lost out on a lot of money on my end, and it really sucks. So I was pretty firm when I came in there. Ended up getting a supervisor. They red flagged or put a red flag on this knife and tracking number, so that it personally went through him, and they actually hunted down this knife and found it. Unbelievably, I thought it was gone. You know, Muddy was he was ready to refund me my money. He was going to eat the knife and just give me the money, and that was just so awesome. I wouldn't have let him do it anyway, but he just completely, right off the bat, on his first contact with me, wondering if I had seen it on my end or whatever, he said, if it doesn't show up, I'm sending you your money, which is, you know, just shows that he's a stand-up guy. And I was really happy. I wasn't going to let him do it, but anyway. So anyway, after, I think today's day 6, it's at my house, and I'm really happy. Open up the package. Here's the knife. On top of that, he went ahead and sent this, I guess it's what Conicom has these. They're kind of little water-sealed containers that you can put all kinds of other stuff. Oops, excuse me for 1 second. That you can put all kinds of whatever in there, and I've been needing one for a while. It comes with a little vial already, secondary vial in there. But I've been wanting to get one of these because it's really good for putting, you know, I was going to use it putting in some kind of kindling or some kind of like cotton balls with some accelerant for my hiking pack, and every time I've had cash, I've always seemed to overlook getting this, and now I have it, and I didn't have to do anything. Muddy hooked it up for me, so thanks, Muddy, appreciate it. Awesome, I've been wanting to get one of these. Okay, let's get down to what he actually sent me here, and the knife I purchased to him. Spyderco, of course, as you can see in front of you. Model number on this is C95 GP2. All you Spyderco guys probably already know what it is by that model number. It is, of course, a Manix. Not your normal Manix. It is the XL or Monster Manix is what it goes by. Muddie sent it with all the packaging in pristine condition, the literature, and the plastic for it. Really liking this knife a lot. Loving this knife, actually. I first checked this out. I'm not a big Spyderco fan. I have a limited amount of Spydercos, and some of them I really like, and some of them I got because it was too good of a deal to pass up. But this was actually on my bucket list along with the Cali 3.5. So now that I've got this, I'm very, very, very happy. And you guys have probably seen 1.5 million reviews on this. But the reason I'm showing this to you guys is just to kind of reiterate how much of a stand-up guy Muddie is, and how happy I am with my purchase with him. And he's a great guy. I'm going to put his channel in the description. You guys should really check out his stuff. He's got new content on there all the time, pretty cool stuff. He's just like the rest of us. He picks up knives all the time, and he's got a really cool collection. I'm really jealous of his resilience. His Halloween candy corn resilience is pretty cool. Might want to check that video out. Pimped by Tough Thumbs. But anyway, let's go over some stats of this. Might as well while we got the knife out. The overall length of this knife is 8.93 inches. The blade length is 3.88 inches. It is, of course, a CPM S30V. My first knife that I've had with an S30V, or the CPM S30V steel, so I'm really happy about that. The handle material, of course, is G10, and the weight is 6.2 ounces. It, of course, has the slide lock, which I'm now starting to get used to. I've never had a knife with a slide lock on it. Pretty cool. Action's awesome. Deployment's fast, what you would expect. Really nice. On top of it, it's got also your jimping up here on the top of the blade. Some jimping around here, but it's not your normal jimping where it's actually cut out of the spine. It's actually part of the liner, which I thought to be one of the really cool design features on this knife, and kind of really made me want to, another reason why I wanted to get this knife. Not only do you find it on the top here, you'll find it in the bottom. The ergonomics on this knife are just perfect. I mean, one of the things this knife is really well known for is its ergonomics. Just regular grip, even choking up on it. Reverse grip, it fits too, which is very, very, very unusual when you have a choil or cutouts in the bottom there. You only usually fits one way, but this feels really nice. Pocket clip is tip up left or right hand carry. Lanyard hole, just it's about 1/4 inch, so you could easily fit paracord in there, no problem. Unlike most of your other knives, which they only give you a 3/16 hole, which makes it a pain in the ass to weave paracord through there. So they had their thinking caps on with this one. All in all, very nice knife. It is a large carry, larger knife, but the reason why the reason why a lot of people I think like this knife, or the Manix period, is the fact that it's very slim. So it makes up for its, you know, if it's a larger, longer knife, if it's a little slimmer, it's it usually doesn't feel so bad in your pocket. This right here, I carry large knives, so this will be definitely EDC'd. Like I said, the complete length on this guy is 8.93 inches. It is a large knife. Here's a resilience for comparison. The resilience is just 9.5 inches, so it's larger than that. And I'm a big fan of the resilience. I wish they would make a, you know, Resilience Plus or a souped up version of the Resilience with the same blade shape and everything, with better steel, maybe titanium and all kinds of bells and whistles or whatever. But I guess the good alternative would be the Manix XL, which I now own, so pretty happy with that. So anyway, guys, just can't say enough about how happy I am with this knife and now owning it. So I have, you know, 2 more knives on my Spyderco bucket list to get, which would be the Cali 3.5. If any of you guys want to, you know, if you get any of you guys want to sell one, or have you seen what I've got through my, collection video, whatever. Maybe you want to trade or something like that, or maybe trade money, whatever. Let me know. Another one that I want to get is the, believe it or not, the rock lobster. I think it's what it's called. Rock lobster? Yeah, I think it is. Is another one of those that I want to get. But that's pretty much as far as Spydercos go. So anyway, guys, like I said, check out Muddie's channel. He's an awesome guy. He was going to give up. He was going to refund me the money, and he was actually planning to go to a knife show. And that money that he would have refunded me would have taken out from money that he would have used to spend there. And you know, he didn't even blink. He was ready to go ahead and eat the money for the knife and hook it up for me. So, not that I would have taken it. I would have, we would have worked something out or something, or maybe in halves, or I just would have, you know, I couldn't have done that to him. So, anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Definitely, I know there's a million reviews on this knife, but this video is mainly just to reiterate how happy I am with my purchase and dealing with Muddieddesire. I will have his channel info, or the link, in the description. So definitely check him out. Check out the candy corn resilience. It's pretty cool. I think he's got an ambitious that's pimped out, or maybe his ambitious or persistence, one of the two that's also pimped out. He may have another one too, but just check out. He's got a lot of good stuff on there, so check him out. Guys, thanks for taking the time out to watch this video and sticking through. And appreciate your support as always. New subscribers, thank you so much. If you have any comments or questions, post them below. I'll try to answer them as soon as possible. Peace.